any bigger than that. It's week 9.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10. Ryan. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing Jones. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Jones. Complete. Smith has it. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Patriots at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This is Smith to the ground. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And the opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the
touchdown! Tyquan Thornton. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. Is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Ryan. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
The Ryan's throw here pulled in by Beasley. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. To throw again is Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. From the 31, Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Patriots offense heads back out there, and we get another look at Tyquan Thornton. That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. From the 35 on 2nd down. Ryan got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Ryan to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did.
Touchdown, Colts. Paris Campbell, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We've got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Trading for DeForest Buckner 2 years ago, still a shrewd move for the Indianapolis Colts. He's anchored their defense with 6.5 sacks in that time, as well as garnering All-Pro and Pro Bowl honors.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Thornton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Tackle made by Grover Stewart. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And he gets this to Thornton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from a yard out. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second and very short, Ryan. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Again, Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Ryan. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake, Jones. A quick throw, but incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And this one caught by Beasley. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Carry over from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Blankenship out for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Over the middle to Smith. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They hand this off to Harris.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. They'll try the right side with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 68 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's got some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Damian Harris and the Patriot offense ready to take over again.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jones. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Out left and complete to Thornton. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
But sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Harris not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now Jones looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Taylor. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan, he finds his man, complete. It's Campbell. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And this is caught by Beasley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Ryan hits his target to tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Taylor. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
And his kick is good. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I'll tell you what, it is